Welcome to the Band of Idiots podcast, episode 9. Almost double digits, guys. We're almost there.
Hey guys, fun fact about Slendy. He's related to the first king of Israel. I'm not go through with that joke because he'll say my name probably.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
you know your name starts with J. You know that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Awesome.
welcome back. It's been a week. I was about to say it's been a while, but it's been the same time it has been for a few weeks now.
Be consistent.
And first thing on the agenda is actually user submitted topic, and I hate
And
them.
questions.
His name is Genius
And we'll be
Wacko.
talking.
His name is Genius Wacko on Discord, and he sent me an eye chart going on screen now, and it's just, and there's this Discord server that has been talking. I'm not gonna say its name, but it's been
Full of
talking
mega
about. Yeah, they've been talking about this eye chart for as long as I can remember, and it annoys the shit out of me. But he told me to talk about it, so, what eyes do you have, guys? What eyes? I have blue, anywhere from A17 to A40s up in
Look,
the
to give
top
you an
there.
idea,
Cheap
I'm
30.
a,
Cheap
to give you an
30.
idea, I come from. My dad is from a shit stain hellhole that
Brazil.
is no Central America, right? So you already have an idea. He's more connected to natives than he is to white people, right? And my mom is relatively is European descendant, but is somewhat mixed. All right, that gives you an idea, Puff. What color of my eyes do you think I have?
T50s.
It's A10, you bitch ass. Stop being racist. Of course I can have blue eyes.
A10.
A10.
Yeah.
Let's see what A10 is. Oh, okay. all the way at the top. Yeah.
Yeah, Puff.
It's not even blue, it's like white.
Yeah,
You know your
you
place,
fucking
Puff.
before the podcast started, you were like, "Oh, it's not white, it's blue, you retard." And then it's like when it's
Shut
on the
up.
podcast, you're like, "Oh, fuck it, it's white."
He's white.
Listen.
He's white. He's white. I am Aryan God.
Yeah. Anyways,
Greek god.
real answer for me. Both my parents are blue-eyed. I think I have like A20s or something. I don't know. A20s or A40s. It depends on the lighting, really, because I can't really tell myself. I know they're just
And so many
really,
people spit in your eye.
they're just really blue. That's all I know. So, yeah, Genius Wacko, fuck you. You piece of shit for making me talk about this. You've been asking me for so long to talk about this, and I didn't talk about it last time. And you were like, oh, I don't like Puff anymore because he didn't talk about it. Fuck you. I love you, actually. You're
No,
great.
he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I love all of you.
No, he doesn't.
Become attached to me.
No.
I'm all
No.
No.
You are all my little babies. Now go fucking raid people for me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what people with influence do. What do they do?
You
They go to
let me tell
Pedophile
you,
Island
don't
with
you
Jeffrey Epstein? What do I do?
you remember Nision?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
do
do
something
that.
like that.
I just do that.
Yeah.
Sick.
You make a
Awesome.
cult and claim that you're God or something.
God or something.
That-
I'm like
You guys know
God or something.
wait. You guys know the actor for Morbius?
No.
No. Okay, so the guy who played the Joker from Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah, that dude.
Fuck. I forgot his name.
But you have
What's
an
his
idea
fucking
who the
name?
fuck I'm talking about. But you have an idea who the fuck I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you see, it very recently. You guys know how bad the fucking Morbius movie was, right?
Yes,
I
I've
decided to
heard.
check
Yeah.
up on the actor, right? I was like, how the fuck does this guy still have a career, right? Turns out that motherfucker has like
Oh, Jared
has
Leto.
a cult. Jared Leto has a cult around him. Like I shit you not. Like he has this camp. He has like in fucking I think Croatia. He makes and which is usually horny middle-aged women who can't have sex with anyone because they're hideous, right?
Yeah.
And what Jared Leto does, right? He overprices them and he makes a shit ton of money. And it's like a cult. To get an idea, Scamp, you know that one, Charles Manson. You know that funny guy.
Yeah, the king, the man, the myth.
He doesn't do shit like that. I just wanted to make fun of that, but
Here's the wiki. Charles
no,
Manson or whoever.
No, what he
Do you not know
does?
who that is?
I
Oh
don't.
my
I don't
god.
remember off the top
Oh
of my
my
Oh
head.
my god,
Okay.
Puff.
So do you know what Helter Skelter is?
Excuse me, what?
He
Do you know
doesn't
what Helter
scan.
Skelter is?
Hunter
Okay,
Skeletor?
do you know what a race war is?
What a race war is. I know that word.
He wanted to do something like that, but on an apocalyptic scale, of plunging both America, Canada, and Mexico into like a new dark age,
What the fuck?
essentially.
Why? Why would you do that?
He's insane.
He also wanted the blacks to win, so he could be viewed as a god amongst them.
What, a deity of sort? Like a fucking what?
Yeah,
It's like,
Yeah.
that's
oh,
it.
I want
Yeah,
to start a race war, but I want to lose it so that people think of me as like some fucking evil like spirit ass shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
was
That
What
awesome.
a fucking
is quite
nerd.
literally it.
I like
No,
how he
but
only died recently. By the way,
nice. It was
he
so
died in like
sad.
2020, sadly.
It's
Yeah.
literally like some fucking Joker level shit where people think that the
No,
No,
but
Joker's like,
Puff,
oh,
okay,
I'm the
but back
no,
to the
Puff.
villain.
Jer-
Do
I'm
you ever look at
evil.
No, but
Puffy?
you don't
No,
understand.
Puff,
Jared Leto. Wait, okay, you go to that thing and then let
Puff,
me continue with the Jared Leto shit.
Puff. No, you don't understand. In his interviews, when people ask him like, "What do you view yourself as?" He does like a crazy gesture. He's like, "I'm nothing, man." He also sound like a hippie all the time.
I'm nothing,
But
man. I just wanna beat
he
up
also,
blacks, man. I wanna.
he also carved a swastika on his forehead, but that's less important.
Why? Why carve? No. Just get a tattoo like a normal person. I mean, not a normal person.
Oh, he's
Normal
not a
people don't
normal
get
person. That's the issue.
the normal people don't get swastikas on their head, so I guess not. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Unless
okay.
you're part of the Aryan Brotherhood, then you're cool.
Then you're not cool. We don't endorse that.
Yeah, but back
Oh,
to the
but you.
thing I was speaking of, right? So basically, Jared Leto has a shit like a huge ass cult, and he makes a shit ton of money from it because remember Jared Leto is an action musician, and he's gotten into there's been like a lot of evidence surfing up, and by that I mean actual first witness testimonies. Turns out that the fucker like sleeps with his underage fans, primarily underage. So like
And no
whenever he
one
had a
gives a fuck.
concert, no one has
It's Hollywood. Everyone
It is
does it,
Hollywood.
man. It's a Hollywood
Right,
thing.
right.
And no, it is not like I kid you not. This shit is like open to everyone to know about, right? He doesn't even hide it. He hasn't been taken to court to it, right? So Jared Leto is basically due to the concept that he actually sleeps with actual underage girls, right? He's a pedophile. Still has a job, and the funniest part to me is the fact he has a huge ass cult. He rips money away from because women aren't smart enough to handle their own emotional life,
Okay, yeah.
and yeah, no, and he still gets contracts from Hollywood to be in movies.
Yeah, what the
Yet
fuck?
Johnny Depp gets falsely accused. He loses everything, and he is barely only now getting his jobs back.
Oh
I don't
yeah, that's a
understand.
thing that happened. Like the fucking Amber Heard defamation case is going on,
Yeah,
and it's like a whole track. There was one point where like people were like, "Oh, he sent messages about like, I'm gonna kill you" to like a random woman or something. But
Yeah, but it's funny in his defense.
those were text messages. He didn't actually go over there and you know sexually assault and then kill a woman.
yeah.
He should have done it. It would be funny. I
Okay,
would laugh.
okay. But people are like,
Yeah, you
oh,
saying you wouldn't laugh?
oh, this is the exact same as what Amber Heard did. No, because he didn't get fucking physical. He probably just
Amber
had
Heard
like he
shat
probably
on.
it's a shit thing
No,
to
no, 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 no,
say.
no, no. No, Amber Heard shat on the bed, on his side of the bed on purpose. All right, Johnny Depp only did it on a woman through chat messages. There's a difference.
Yeah,
I'm being serious, by the way. You should shut up.
we're not saying
Amber
like
Heard shat on Johnny Depp's fucking bed because
yeah
she pissed yeah, it was very funny.
pooping in the
Game
washing
code.
machine because my parents didn't get me the PS5. Remember that video?
Speaking of which, what the fuck is a
Classic.
Coachella?
Here's a reference to that, by the way. It's
Yeah,
so fucking
also-
funny. Pooping in the
also-
washing machine because I didn't get my PS5,
Right.
but replace that with Amber Heard's
Puff.
face.
Pup, I have a question.
Puff, do you remember,
what's Coachella?
that's like a music festival?
Oh, why does
Yeah.
every rich socialist go there?
Because the
Very cool scab.
Yeah,
I want you to
so
know this.
Making
Puff, you're gonna have to
Puff
censor that.
making Puff do all the work this week.
Oh,
yeah,
before I forget, I must say the mandatory thing. I love.
Awesome.
anyways, I I
Dude,
love both of you so much. You're so kind to
to
me.
do like an April Fool's stream where you play Russian Roulette IRL.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
late April Fool's joke. Don't worry, guys. We're only like 2 months late at the point of where we fucking do this. Uh, yeah. So we're gonna be doing something that I want to mention. We didn't put out Tism Gaming like we said last week because we want to make it.
And we never will.
No, we will, because I have big ideas for it.
Wait, real
We're
quick.
gonna be doing it.
It's also the fact Puff
Wait.
can't
Can you
run
guys
any
stop real
game
quick?
we
I need to go.
actively play.
I'll come back in a second. They're calling me.
No, we're not gonna stop. Just go do thing.
Yeah, I'll just talk about Tism Gaming.
Bitch.
So we're still gonna do Tism Gaming, right? It might be rebranded down the road, but if you know, if people want to watch that, it might get rebranded. But we wanna already, after 9 episodes, branch off into separate things.
As you can tell, we are smart.
Because here's the thing, podcasts, they're fine, but you know, sometimes we just want to talk about, we want to do different stuff. We want to talk about video games and all that shit, and you know, just riff over something. Because right now it's harder to riff off of nothing than at least a video game. So we might do some of that content. The podcast will still be going up. You know, maybe we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, it's mostly gonna be
Here's
like,
the thing, though. Is the issue with Tism Gaming, right?
yep.
Puff can't run anything.
Oh, I'm gonna be getting.
That's not a joke.
I'm gonna be getting a laptop soon.
Yeah, you have to like make sure it's a decent-ish one. So
Yeah,
you join
it's gonna be at least like, I'll
do.
be able to run things in like 4x3, Nintendo 64 resolution. You know, maybe basic ass mods that make it basic ass polygons. You know, that kind of stuff. But you know, I'll still be able to see it. I just won't be recording it. Maybe on one time I will record it and see how shit it is, because it will be on my end really shit. So Slendy's probably gonna be, you know, the main character in those recordings, and he's probably gonna send it to me afterwards. Kind of, and I found these really cool intros. YouTube like create an intro.
Oh yeah, there's one about Epstein. It's awesome.
It's called Intro Champ, and you'll see. I'm not gonna spoil it here because I really want you to just see these intro. But they're fucking awesome. They're so bad. There's one of like, you know what? I'll put one up on the screen.
I think these videos are brilliant, and I'm sure you will like them too. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell.
There's one of like Thomas Edison going like, "Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe." And it's
awesome.
And it's like this this AI like Wombo-esque like mouth movement on a picture of Thomas Edison saying, "Thank you, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell." Here's that. But it's like some of the most like fucking awesome shit, because they're so bad. They're so fucking bad, and I love it. That's like the sole thing that I'm looking forward to, by the way. That's the thing I'm most looking forward to edit that at the start of each fucking episode.
Puff's also animated. He paid for these instead of just stealing them.
Or I could just rip the previews and have a big fucking bold ass like preview on top of it.
Yeah, that'd be funnier.
That would be funnier. I might do that. I might for some of them pay for it, and then but if I don't pay for it, there's no reason to set up a Patreon. We need to bleed money out of you. We're only in this for the money, as we haven't even set up a payment method yet.
Exactly.
We don't care about you enjoying the content. I'm just kidding. I love you. I would never.
We don't care about you enjoying the content. We care about we have your wallet and your pants.
Yeah, that lint that you got in your wallet right now, and that
Give it
dick
to
you got
me.
in your pants right now. I know you're erect listening to this at home. I know.
Like, they
Just
cut
fucking
that
take it
out
out. Give it to me.
immediately. No.
We like to have a little bit of sexual assault here at the Band of Idiots podcast.
We like to pull a little Harvey Weinstein from
Yeah,
time to
here
time,
and
as you
there.
can tell.
Yeah, never, never Kevin Spacey though, because that's a little too far.
What did Kevin Spacey do again?
He had sexual relations with little boys.
Yeah, it seems like something you would do.
Yeah, watch his movies. Seems in character. Imagine someone gets accused of being
Was that? Was that one rapper who pissed on a chick? Or a little girl, I mean?
I have no fucking idea. Here's if we don't find out, here's the rapper who did it. Hopefully this isn't
He is,
defamation. I hope we aren't like accusing
this
someone.
totally is.
Yeah, I hope we aren't accusing someone of something that they didn't do at all.
Something sinister, perhaps.
Is it?
What?
So there was a question that I saw on another podcast. Is it gay to suck your own dick?
Here? Slendy's done that before.
Okay, so is Slendy gay for doing that?
I'll next him when he gets back, actually.
Yeah, so I think my opinion is that you're doing a gay action, right? It's not necessarily.
Yeah.
It's. Here's the thing. I'm conflicted because sucking a dick is more like you are doing it to suck a dick. You're not doing it to get your dick sucked, because then you would fucking just masturbate with lube. You want to suck your own dick, and that means you want to suck a dick. I don't think it's gay because it's just you. Might be a... But...
I'm hearing some copiism right now. About the sucking your own dick.
But, I just don't... I don't think it's gay 100... It's definitely fucking gay action, and I might poke fun at you for doing it, because that's weird. Like, especially if you, like... that's something that some people need to, like, train for to do. Like, some people are not naturally flexible, and they just
I know, some people just remove... No, some people just remove ribs, though.
Wait, for real? That's a thing that happens?
Yeah, you can just remove ribs. They don't do the job.
Do people actually just get surgeries to remove, like, I don't want my ribs. I'm gonna get them out.
Yeah. You're high and gay.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, here's a list of best anime scenes. What's this? Let's see.
Did I send that to you?
That's a guy sucking dick while having a gun against his upper lip. And sucking off the gun and then the dick.
Did I send that one to you by any chance?
Yes, you sent this to me just now.
Awesome.
Here's a guy fucking a fleshlight in a chair. Okay, I'm gonna describe all of these to you while we wait for Slendy. Here's a guy shaking his ass. He's very portly man shaking his ass.
Wait, is the podcast still going?
Yeah. I'll cut in parts, whatever. Number 4 is old man getting fucked in the ass with a red orange bandana, and he's just an old homeless man. Number 5, the last one. Let's see what this is. There's a guy with a pink thing in it. I don't even know what the fuck this is. It just a pink what looks like a pen in his ass and spasming. I don't know. Well, that was a good experience. I'm glad I watched that. Thank you, Scab. What the fuck?
What, Matt? What?
I'm not showing that.
What? What's what?
I'm not showing any of this because it's all horrible. You just have to. If I even put this in as a toss-up. But it's a drawing from this guy, really cool guy. His name is cheepvZ. on Discord, and
Hey,
he
isn't
makes
this the
he makes really cool art, but he drew a picture of like his own like character that he does,
taking a
kneeling,
kneel for BLM on
taking
BLM?
taking a kneel on. I'm not gonna say. It's just a. It's like if it's like a green blob with like cat ears on.
It's in solidarity, and
I
you're
didn't notice that
wrong.
it had cat ears until now, but yeah, he's a cool dude. He
You're
makes
literally
good art.
lying
He
on
made art
cheap.
of me actually, like really good
Yeah,
art.
prolap thing.
No, well, maybe at one point, but not not anymore.
Not in this current era.
If I can find it, I'll show
Yeah,
this one. It's like a picture of me, like my frog avatar, in like a cave, spelunking, and I have like tiny Hitler on my hand or something, or on my shoulder. And there's like a torch in my in my goose skin because he draws horrifying art,
yeah.
but it's all super fucking good and it's funny as fuck. I
Like a
would ch-
mix of Meat Canyon and Psychic Pebbles, in honesty.
yeah. Actually, I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel, so check him out. Check him out on YouTube. He does stuff. I don't know exactly. I haven't checked up on it, but go subscribe there. Go to subscribe to Cheap on YouTube. When is Slendy coming back?
He's pissing in his own mouth and drinking it,
As expected.
as usual.
Man. So, update on my knee. It's almost healed, almost, from when I crashed my fucking moped. It took all the skin off my
It's when
knee,
you,
and now it's healing.
yeah, it's when you check out your bum stock because a kid start talking smack to your brother. You say, like, what, do you feel lucky today? Is
You-
this really what you want?
yeah, I took out just the bump stock. No gun, just bump stock, and I bashed him over the head with it.
Exactly.
I bludgeoned him with the bump stock. Oh man.
Man, we should make merchandise. It should be instructions on how to make your own bump stock.
It's a book. It's a book that I wrote about how to make your own bump stock. Not how to like, but it's like we put a disclaimer. This is only to be used as a bludgeoning weapon. Never
As a
attach it to a gun.
self-defense. It's only meant for self-defense purely.
Yeah.
If you feel threatened by a movie theater by any chance, then you have to defend yourself.
I just like the thought of people going around with just bump stocks and bashing each other over the head with it. It's like a mild inconvenience. It's no actual.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's no actual like damage done. It's just like, ow, I got a bump on my head from the bump stock. That's what its purpose is. It literally just puts a bump on your
gives you
head.
bumps in the head.
Do you listen to music, Scab?
Yeah.
What music do you listen to?
I don't think I can say.
Okay, well, do you listen to any rock music?
Rock Against Communism.
Rock against communism.
Yeah.
So I have this list done by
Yeah.
Billboard. It's a Billboard top 10 list. Top 10 rock songs. Top 10 rock songs of the decade by Billboard. And it's possibly here, it'll be on screen if I put this in. But
I don't think Imagine Dragons is rock.
yeah, so this
Nor 21 Pilots.
yeah, the one that gets me is all three of the top ones on the Billboard Top 100 Songs of the Decade or Top 10 Songs of the Decade are Believer, Thunder, and Radioactive, all Imagine Dragons songs. And if you don't know this already, I fucking hate Imagine Dragons. So this fucking list, back to this list. High Hopes by Panic at the Disco is number 4. Now I don't know if you've heard this, and I can't play it for you, but that's not fucking rock at all.
That's
Like,
pretty cool.
Maybe Portugal Demands fucking Feel It Still could be considered rock. None of these other ones are even close to fucking rock. Like maybe Imagine Dragons, they're the fucking worst, and I would never listen to them ever because they make nursery rhyme garbage. Fucking like if you hear Believer, it's like fucking it's structured like a nursery rhyme for real. It's fucking it's gross. It's disgusting,
It's
and I hate it.
beautiful.
There's no substance. Like the fucking lead singer, like tries to portray that he has like power in his voice, but then whenever he
But it just doesn't.
whenever he uses like that power, it's very underwhelming. It's like whisper screaming. Like you can hear it on
Maybe
like
you
fucking
just
like I tried listening to that new one like Enemy for the arcane thing, and it's like he gets to like the fucking like in the second verse going into the bridge, I think it's called. Yeah, going into the bridge. And he's like he like does this like tries to do this like gritty vocal, but it's like a like he doesn't have grit. Like it's weird. He has it, but he's not like fucking it's like whispered screaming something. It's really
Have you put that
weird.
TikTok on screen of the guy who shits on his girlfriend by accident?
God, Slendy, why don't you fucking get your Mexican ass over here, you sweet, supple Mexican ass.
No, don't say it about Sunny. Alright, Puff, did I tell you how Sunny almost did a bathtub stream, actually?
What? How do you
Yeah.
accidentally
Me and
do a
him were...
bathtub stream?
I would say you would accidentally did it fully. Privately, no less, with me.
Oh, sick. Awesome. That's fucking...
You also
yes.
explained how the water was golden hot.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Once I
Yeah.
was, had a little, moment of genius and decided I'm gonna do a shower stream. And,
Yeah.
the shower water, wouldn't turn hot for some reason. Because
I
I was
wonder
gonna be in
why.
there. I was going to have a whole bit. Like I had my phone set up and like I was gonna have a whole bit set up about like fucking like Discord mod shower tutorial 101 basics for beginners,
Yeah.
free online, no extra no like under $5.
No Punjabi virus.
Yeah. And I had this whole bit going and I was streaming it in Discord. For all my Discord mod homies out there, and I was looking out for them and teaching them how to shower. But it wouldn't go hot. In fact, it was freezing cold, and I made an audible yelp, and I screamed at the top of my lungs about how cold it was because I was angry. I don't know why I was angry.
There's also the wholesome fact of how it burst your pipes.
Oh yeah, it did. So as soon as I no, that was a different one. I did a bathtub stream, but for real, I did. But that's another story. But for the shower stream, I was like yelling about like it's fucking cold. It's fucking cold. Why is it fucking
It's fucking
cold?
freezing.
Because I was like pissed off because I had just woken up. I had fallen down the stairs that morning. No one fed the animals, so I had to do it. It was just infuriating. So
Elbows alert.
yeah, so I was angry and then I left because in anger. And then I came back and showed them all my Wii games.
Or your weed.
My weed. And then the bathtub stream, yeah, I did a bathtub stream because it was someone's birthday, I think. And I'm like, oh, for your birthday, I'm doing a bathtub stream. And I thought to myself, hey, no one's going to expect me to actually do a bathtub stream. So I did it, and I bathed on camera, so people have proof of me bathing on camera. So And as soon as I let the water go, I guess no one has like taken a bath or anything in like fucking years in that bathtub. So the pressure was so high that it just burst the pipe. And the rush of water was so high, I mean, that it just burst the pipe and it flooded my basement. So, from me wanting to just do a funny little joke, I flooded my whole basement for the bit. So yeah, I do the things I do for comedy, and it wasn't even that funny. It was just kind of the joke wore off after 5 seconds. Yeah. Anyways, we're almost fucking 40 minutes into the podcast, and Slendy still isn't
And
back.
Slendy's been going entirely.
We're gonna
No
fucking talk about
wholesome.
Turning Red. We're gonna have to like extend the podcast out, but you probably won't notice it because I'm gonna edit around a lot of this.
Yeah, because it could be whooping his puff a little harder.
Yeah, once Slendy gets back, I'm gonna kick his fucking ass. I'm gonna have to.
In the words
that.
of the words of Kylo Ren, to Puff, you spear chucking get back to work. It's real.
He set a precedent of fucking finally, dude. What the fuck?
Sorry,
what the
I had
fuck?
to do something.
You
I have a real life.
you bitch.
I have a real life, bitch ass. Watch his silence, like he knows I'm right.
Anyways,
He's silent because he's in pure shock. You were gone most of the episode.
Yeah, no,
we're gonna have to extend it now because it's.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you guys talk about Red or not?
No. We were waiting for you.
Yeah, then I'm ready.
So,
I'm ready.
over the week or 2 days ago rather, we watched Turning Red for the first time, or they watched Turning Red for the first time. I had seen it already and didn't like it, but we had to show them what it was because I thought it was funny, and yeah, it was. I think they got the point across.
Yeah.
So what did you guys say? Oh, I need to tell a story first. When she turns into when she turns into a fucking panda, Slendy decided to play the Spider-Man 3 like symbiote
It was
music.
it was so perfectly lined up.
Yeah,
I thought it was the actual soundtrack for a second. Yeah.
No, I kid you not. Scab was like genuinely confused. Like, what the fuck is this? The actual soundtrack? For like a moment.
And yeah, it was so fucking perfectly timed with the. I wish I recorded it.
Yeah.
And like just posted bits and pieces here because it's actually fucking hilarious.
My god.
We were dying,
can we
fucking laughing.
Yeah, can we critique the movie real quick? I want to give.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this. Yeah, we can critique.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
this is something important actually. Okay, this is actually something important I want to bring up. If you ever seen images of Slendy, which would be incredibly rare, you would know he looks like male Jelly Bean. He acts like.
No, I do not.
Also-
No, I do not. No, I do not.
This is all factual, I'm afraid.
No.
And Slendy's in the denial
No,
stage.
I want
This
y'all
is
to
the
know
deal
this.
acceptance.
I want y'all to know this. Scab looks like a white jihadist. Is all I'm gonna say.
You have an actual image of me
So
where
he
he
is
looks
a white
something like
jihadist.
that.
Yeah. Raging homosexual as well, by the way.
That's so true.
Slendy's mad because I'm spitting the truth. That's the worst part.
So.
Every time.
So, a critique of the movie. I already said my piece in a previous episode, so I want to hear what you guys think.
Oh, yeah, okay, Scab, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
It was painfully mediocre. I do like the part where they brought in Confucianism and how they crucified the dollar. That was pretty cool, I think. I liked it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically, what happened was, right, the panda, okay, shocker, spoiler to anyone who hasn't seen the movie, please don't see this movie. It's like 1 hour and 30 minutes, right? You could see a whole hour of Shawshank Redemption, an actual good movie that we just recently saw.
Oh yeah, we also watched that recently.
Yeah, that's an actual good movie.
Good movie.
Yeah.
It has William Luther Pierce in it. Very cool guy.
Yeah.
Honestly, man. So basically, don't see Shawshank Redemption. It's like 2 hours long. A lot better than this shit. On God. So basically, what happened was that the girl, we're gonna call, what was her name? Mei?
Maybe.
Is that her name?
Yeah, yeah. Her
Thank
name
you,
was.
May-Mays.
She was named after. She was named.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna make it.
So what happened was, right, is that she is a girl, a pubescent girl. She's in the age.
gross.
Now, this
Funny,
pubescent,
my
shocker to all of
favorite.
you, woman exists. Now, to everyone's
Oh
shock,
wait, okay.
they go through
I'm
periods.
sorry. I need to cut you off. This is crucial. So we were chilling for a fellow friend who goes by the name of Mattis, you see. And now Mattis is a cool fellow. He's a very respectable young man. He's like Shadman, but less pedophilic. You notice how you say he's not a pedophile? Because he went to a website entitled The Resistance.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Let me. We
okay,
need to get more backup info.
choice, Lenny. I'll give you a choice, Lenny. You already tell the story
No, I'll tell
and
the story.
admit your guilt in
So-
this.
So beforehand, I think I was like shitting or taking a piss. I come in, right, and these fuckers are going to the Onion web, right? I was like, oh, that seems sweet.
I was
Yeah, I'll
there
do
for
it.
this.
You weren't. It was very funny though. So what happened was, right, we were in the Onion web, and he goes to this website that has like a bunch of other links, and there's one called
Is,
The
yeah.
Resistance. Now, do be aware, we've gone through multiple websites, nut jobs. I think one was a
Yeah.
guy just fully detailing his experience and how I think he
Hey, it was
had
like
a-
his diary, essentially.
yeah. So we're assuming 100% this shit is like anti-government shit, like
Or it's like a
those fuckers
far
right there.
right, or it's like a far right haven. Now, this
Yeah.
is a crucial thing about the story. I left halfway when they started doing
Yeah,
this because I
yeah,
was
no,
bored and I was
Scab
taking a
goes-
shit.
Yeah. So me and so we're supposed to like decipher
The
an actual
code.
watch, right? Decode a watch. Now, by the way, I want you all to know this. Me, Madison, Scab, including Puff, are mental retards.
Alphonse was there, sadly.
I.e.,
He would've
you
loved
see the
it.
name of the podcast, The Band of Idiots. That is not being ironic. We're being 100% legitimate. It took me. I had to see a 2-minute video saying how to decipher
On how to read a clock.
how to read a clock, right? So we finally get it after reloading it 8 times. We get in right, and we need to log in. So I was like, Mattis, you have to sign up, Mattis, because we're about to see what this is
Mattis,
about.
You gotta put your email and home address in this.
No, it
Mattis.
gets better. It gets so much
No,
better.
so Mattis
It
clicks on
gets
sign up,
better.
right? And we finally see what it actually is. Now, I won't say what it is, right? Because I don't want people to
You either
start
say
assuming.
it. You either say it, or I say it and Puff censors it.
No. So it was cheese pizza, right? Very nice detailed images of cheese pizza. And it said cheese pizza with only 0 to 17 pepperonis in it. So when we saw that, me and Mattis immediately panicked the fuck out.
There will.
And opted out. By the way, by this point, Scab
I was
returned-
coming back. Yeah.
He was like very visibly confused, like what the fuck just happened? And yeah, no, nonetheless, don't ever go to the Onion. On God, you're gonna find a bunch of pedophile websites.
Yeah, don't
That
go
was,
to
like,
the Resistance either, because the only thing they're resisting is the age of consent laws.
Yeah. No, you see that as a joke. We weren't expecting this shit. All right, this is like a surprise to us. We thought it was like some
Yeah.
like common shit against the government. No. These niggas were against the
No.
government in a different manner. 0 to 17-year-old manner.
We fight. The reason why we fight. We're tired of
Why was it
underage
called the
puss getting
Resistance?
taken by the government.
I wish I knew what it was called. Look, Puff. I sometimes question why did they name it The Resistance? But every time I
Yeah,
question
for
that,
the reason I just said, they're resisting the age of consent.
God, that was awful. Like, you don't understand this. Like, me and like Mattis were equally as like shocked. We weren't prepared for this. Like, seriously,
It was
awful,
awesome.
man. You say that, Skip, but
There's
you
also
weren't in the receiving end.
there's also another instance where I was present actually, where Maz clicks a link that's like, oh, hot Muslim girls near area, but he didn't say that exactly. But there's a detail he missed out on, which mentioned young Muslim girls in the area.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So I point out, he's like, oh no, what have I done?
Young halal Muslim females in your area.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
Also-
basically, in turning red, what happens is that the girl is going through puberty, right? Shocker to everyone, women go through menstruation. Now, I would know this because of the fact I recently got into med school.
No, it's
And
because
they-
Slendy is
Slendy's
actually
menstruating.
no. Slendy is a female to male trans man. So he has,
No, I'm a normal
Female
person.
to male. Oh, yeah. What do you mean normal, by any chance? How
I'm gonna be-
Slendy?
it's
what,
gonna be
are
get
you
out-
saying
got out of
trans people
context.
aren't normal? You sick.
I'm
you
just gonna get out of
sick fucking
context. It's
bastard.
gonna get out of context badly. I want you all to know this. I mean nothing. This is a joke, alright? Bandavidians podcast. Puffsep told me to
Whoa,
say
you
it.
think the gays should be thrown off of rooftops? What the fuck was
Puff, I'm
that?
into
Slendy?
femboys, nigga. You would know what I'm into.
Slendy is gay.
You only like your tokens, Slendy. I see.
So the girl's going through menstruation, right? And that's like a huge part of the movie. And menstruation was supposed to be like the thing for it was supposed to be that she turns into a giant red panda. This is very important. She's supposed to turn into a giant red panda to show menstruation, right? Like, oh, I'm going
Yeah,
to
it's a
puberty and
symbol.
shit. Simple. Now you see that doesn't matter because halfway into the movie, when she does turn into a red panda, the mom ruins it all by saying, "Oh, honey, you're going through that period of your life. We're here," and shows like a bunch of like shit shit for women. I don't know what the fuck they're called, but it's hygiene for women, especially for
Tampons.
for menstruation shit.
It's not tampons.
pads.
It wasn't
pads,
tampon.
pads,
It was
pads.
pads. So it basically they already won, destroy the purpose of what the red panda was supposed to be, and to any parent that decides to see this with their kid, is gonna be in for a surprise as soon as they see all that stuff in there. Now, I'm not gonna judge. Like, it's okay. I honestly don't care. But the fact they made the whole movie was supposed to be at the red panda, right? About its acceptance, and they somehow already destroyed the image of it by outright saying what it's supposed to mean. Now, it doesn't take a genius to say that in order for a movie to be great, is that you don't have to directly tell it to the audience. You have to show it to them. Show, not tell. They ruined that. But we're going to keep going, right? Now, we're going to avoid the fact that the dad looks like he's regretting every single day of
No,
his
that was
marriage.
the best part. That was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
But basically, she wants to go to this like some like boys band like concert, right? Like any other girl her age. And in order to get funds for it, because do be aware, all of their parents said no. Her and her friends have the bright idea of I'm gonna say it like this, selling her panda. And by that I mean quite literally. They started like doing stunts.
They go to
and going
this. They go to the Onion browser and type in the resistance.
No. They basically start selling, not really selling themselves, but they start. The girl who has the panda starts like doing requests with her panda thing or her panda form in order to get money, and basically, like if you're what I found weird was right, like the first they outright say that the panda is supposed to represent menstruation, right? And now they show the fact that they're using the panda for commercial effort.
Now the
right?
panda is pussy.
So like, I wonder like, what the fuck would they think? What the fuck do
There's
you think
also
the
that
parents
one
are gonna
line.
think of this?
There was also that one line.
My
that-
panda, my choice, mom.
No, not that one. Not even that one. It's like the guy who's like, I know you've been flaunting your panda all around school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like most parents who dare see this with the kids who know nothing, how do you think they're gonna react as soon as they hear that line?
They're gonna be like, so true.
Imagine a good Christian conservative family watching that.
No, not even Christian conservative. Just imagine
movie-
the general parent. Like, I'm not gonna judge. Like, I'm not even. It's not that. Oh, girl, menstruation ban. No.
Slendy hates
It's
women.
the-
Fun fact. So much so
Yeah,
that he
I
only
do.
dates men.
Yeah, it's true. So like, like it's not even. It's funny because like what I understood from the message was that It's all right if you prostitute yourself, quite literally.
Yeah.
As long as you're happy with it.
Look, as long as
You're
you're doing it for a
fine.
just cause, like getting
No, not
tickets
even
to a
just. She
concert.
wants to go see a boys band like
Concert.
concert.
Yeah.
Like that's it. At one point in the movie, she starts twerking to her mom in
That's
order
not the
to
Yeah,
worst
it's
like
part.
make
awesome.
it
That's been
feel
a, that's been
disgusting.
a convention for a while now. Like twerking is now like kind of just a thing that's like, oh, that's just a little dance move.
Puff, she's 13. Puff, we know you've been seeing her, right? So
That's
what
just
happened? So
That's
like
not the worst part of the
my
movie. I'm saying, you know.
yeah, no, that isn't the worst part. I just find it funny that like it's like what it's by the way, I want you all to know this. This is led by full females only. I want you all to know this.
Yeah.
They advertised it about that. Now, again, I don't have to say this, but like if you're gonna like advertise something, don't advertise it because of the inclusive. Advertise it because it's a good show or good concept, like good movie. As soon as I see someone saying, "Oh, this movie was made with a bunch of queer people or a bunch of
Did you just say?
gay people or a bunch of queer is the actual name."
Slutty. That
Queer is
sounded
the-
like you were actually like a fucking southern like homophobic person.
This movie
This
made
is
by
a queer
queer
movie.
No,
This
but
one
you
of
understand.
funny movies.
Like full of like gay people or people of color, right? Things like that. I honestly don't like it because I know for a fact it's either gonna be good, which only one movie has been like that, which was Soul. Which the whole concept of it is, and I quote, "What if black people had souls and feelings?" Now I'm not gonna get it. Now I'm not gonna get further into this, but you guys get the idea, right? So like a good example of another one that that they drive it to the point like we're all inclusive cast.
I did
of
like
people.
Soul though. I did like Soul.
Yeah, Soul was
I
good.
said-
That's what I said. A good
You
one.
always say because George Floyd was there.
Okay, buddy. So basically, like, if there's the bad movie, I mean the good movie, you got Soul or a good show. You got the mediocre one. When I would say that is mediocre would have to be. You guys remember that one anime that got into hot water because of the fact it sucked so much ass that like it used you guys know how there's common images or thumbnails on the web, right? For you to get from like Google Images.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want a lamppost, you get a lamppost. Well, you see this anime, I forgot what it's called, thank Christ.
It was completely comprised of Google images. No animation was done.
No. So there's a bunch of points in the show where it's clearly obvious that they just got that image from random ass part of like Google Images, right? And before this, they advertised the show to be very inclusive for women, a full woman-led show, shit like that, right? Now, at first, when I was wee little Slendy, who was a wee little retard, big shocker, was like, "Hey, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck?" But later
Wait a
on,
second.
little Slendy decided to grow up and actually see it. Now, what pissed
So
me
this
off?
someone recommended by your lolicon friend
No,
was
what
a
the fuck?
woman also.
No. That's another fucking topic for another type.
That's a cool
not even
one.
type, but like basic. Okay, the
Just
show
some
was
cool
very.
kid shit.
So the show was supposed to be. Oh, this includes a full band, a woman-led team, women comedians, Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer part is a joke, by the way. She's not in there. Very important for you to say this because
Awesome.
even without her, it was still shitty. Big shocker. And so like the show was mediocre. They went for the first half of the season, right? Horrible motherfucking animation, horrible voice acting, and horrible like story and direction, right? The other half of the fucking show, the other half of the season was decent. And the reason why it sucked ass was because one, the creator of the show was a Tumblr artist. I kid you not, she has a
Sick.
Tumblr. You can look it up. Number two, that the company who fund-rolled this project was Crunchyroll. And fun fact, they wanted to treat it like a Japanese anime. So they bankrolled it like a Japanese anime by giving up $2 to the studio and saying, have fun and work with that.
Wait, actually?
Not $2 physically,
No.
but you understand what
It
I
was
mean
it
by
was a
$2.
pretty low amount though.
Yeah.
Here's the issue. Like,
Now,
defending
yes,
them like
Kevin's
that.
gonna say this.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force had less of a budget and
Yeah, but Scap, Aqua
succeeded
Teen Hunger Force had an
tenfold.
actual. Aqua Team Hunger Force had a good band of cast, and not only that, had actual good directors and comedians in there. All right,
Yeah,
and
Aqua
writers.
Teen Hunger Force wasn't really carried by the animation. It was more carried by, the personality.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't
no,
have
yeah.
good animation, if you don't have good animation, at least carry it through, your people. Because that'll
Yeah,
make
simple.
it, good.
But what happened to the show was that in Japan, in order to make an anime, you only need a little amount of money. You give it to a studio, immediately get the fucking job and quota for that movie, right, or for that show. That is how it works in Japan. And by that I mean they horribly beat the shit. They don't beat the shit out of the artists, but they abuse them a lot by overworking them, overusing them, shit like that. And that often, believe it or not, leads to heavy amounts of burning within the artist. So what Crunchyroll wanted to do was that they wanted to make the show basically that. They wanted to treat it like a Japanese anime. And that didn't work out because instead of animated in Japan, they animated in the US. Now, in the US, it is by law required that you treat your artists and animators with an actual good budget
As
most of the time.
people.
Yes. Japan doesn't do that. So when the creators or the directors of the creator of the anime was given this money, she basically couldn't do any shit. Half of the animation sucked ass because of the fact that one, some of them did have experience, but the budget was so low that they had to cut multiple parts of the anime out, which is why they added a bunch of things from Google Images in there, though it doesn't excuse it, in order to basically get the background done. The other half of the show was decent because of the fact that someone else directed it, which is already another reason of why the show sucked, because the creator directed the first half of the show, and that sucked ass. Big spoiler. Basically, they went for the whole cliche of friendship is magic. Now, it wasn't the type of good one. It sucked ass and very cliche. Also, the pretty boy was always the evil guy. I don't know why they always made that, but yeah, that poor guy did not deserve to get fucking eaten by a mothball. So you got the mediocre type of shit, inclusivity propaganda, not propaganda shit,
Propaganda.
but inclusivity advertisements where they prioritize saying we're very inclusive, and then you got the shit, the awful shit, which I'm gonna be honest with you. Thank Christ I don't have one above my head, but there are probably plenty of them like that. I was about to see Badmouth, but I don't even think that's inclusive to anyone. That shit's just sad. Like the fact the show is getting a second season, no, a seventh season. Puff, you know something
Stay
funny?
mad.
Motherfucking a good comic. I think called Bones or some shit. It's an old fucking comic short. It got canceled by Netflix in order to fund the seventh season of Badmouth. Puff. Seventh season.
Do you mean Big Mouth?
Yes, that got her in the show. It was so bad I forgot its name. Puff.
Yeah, no, Big Mouth is fucking disgusting, and it's not even gross in the way that South Park can be gross.
It's comedic.
It wants to be
No, it's
South
just
Park.
gross to be gross.
It wants to be a South Park level of gross, but it doesn't have any of the charm to be able to do that. So it's just gross.
Yeah. To give you an idea, right? I remember I got a bottle of I think it was either bourbon or whiskey my parents had for cooking. I put a bunch of fizzled orange juice or soda orange juice with the whiskey, half and half, right? And I decided to see this show. And it was so bad that not even drunk wee little Slendy liked the show. Also, kids don't drink before age.
Drunk 10-year-old watching.
No, I was fucking 15 or 16 at the time. It's still shit, man. I don't know, god awful. Kids, do not drink underage unless you're in Mexico. You'll be completely fined by the government. But basically, the show comprises of crude humor, dick jokes, pussy jokes, fart jokes,
Those are all good things.
sex jokes. No, you say that like a joke, but it's bad, bro. I had to sit through this, by the way. What you ought to know is I was seeing this, and I felt like I feel like I got ripped off. I didn't even pay for the Netflix. This is my parents. This is god awful. The fact they made 7 seasons of this shit. I think one of these podcasts, what we should do We should do a marathon, right? And we see all the episodes of Big Mouth, and just see us like our mental
The 10th
insanity going.
episode special.
Yeah, no, our mental insanity going up by the second of how shitty the show is, right? God, that would be amazing. But it's shit. Do not see Big Mouth either.
Tism
I don't
Watch
think it
Along,
takes.
new series.
God, watch along would be great. Like, guys, comment and subscribe. We think we should do watch
should
alongs
live
on the
stream, man.
Band of Idiots. We should live stream Big Mouth as well because fuck Netflix and fuck
Retard
the fact
screening.
they're making it way more money and making the fact that they're gonna add ads to Netflix now. By the way, guys, did you know about that? They're gonna add ads to Netflix. They're gonna treat it like actual cable TV. Would have thought.
Oh
Awesome.
man, the only one that didn't do that is not gonna do that. What a fucking shocker! I'm gonna pirate everything. Kids, pirate all your
fuck yeah.
movies.
Kids, if you
Kids,
got a
pirate
pirate
everything. Pirate,
Yeah, pirate everything.
Literally everything. Download all the viruses like I have. Trying to pirate.
God,
shit.
yeah. Yeah, no, do a
yeah.
puffed in and install a fucking Trojan in your PC. Do not give these motherfucking Joe their fucking money! Alright, don't do that, kids. Very important, alright? Don't give money to these fuckers because they're gonna use your money to fund more Big Mouths.
To fund ISIS
and
again.
more no I would rather fund ISIS than give my money to fund Big Mouth. God no.
At least ISIS stands for something.
Like at least ISIS makes comedic beheading videos. At least, right? And
I
like
saw one of those
Exactly.
and I laughed. I went ha ha ha. That's
yeah,
funny.
no,
Remember when I
like
first saw an
Wait,
ISIS
wait, did
video?
you-
I was
wait,
like,
wait,
this
did-
is some
Puff,
high
Puff.
quality animation.
Puff,
Then I
did you-
realized, oh no.
Puff, did you go like and I called hee hee ha ha when you saw the beheading video?
Yeah, I went hee hee ha ha.
Okay, so like in short term, boys and girls and guys and whatever
Yeah,
the
from
fuck
that
other
whole
genders
rant-
are,
From that whole rant, we can take away that Slendy is indeed sexist. Call him sexist in
raging
the
homosexual. So okay, gays now. Okay, gamers.
Okay,
Okay.
guys.
Oh God, I'm turning to Ben Shapiro.
Okay,
Okay, gamers, don't see a show
Okay,
that has that its main title is made by insert whatever the fuck they have minorities,
by
gay people,
insert
trans.
Ever Jewish
Female
company.
retards.
Never see it unless it's us. By the way, if we make content, you
Yeah,
should probably see
we
it.
are
By
gonna
the
we are
way-
gonna mark it as made by retards.
Speaking of
by the
which,
way.
if you ever see a thing called what's it called, Puff again? What's the
Tism
new project
Gaming.
where- If you ever see a Tism Gaming, you should probably see it. We're probably gonna make a new channel by now, and by the drop of this video, it should have been made, which should be by I think tomorrow if I do get my ass up in front of the PC. So if
Oh.
you ever see Tism Gaming, you can see that.
Wait,
but in
really?
general, yeah.
Oh,
I'll
what
do
have you
the-
done?
Oh
yeah,
shit!
giving him
Oh,
hope.
okay. I'm doing
Uh,
it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. So, in general sense, boys and girls, do not fund a single ounce of your fucking pennies to a company that says that the whole movie or show was being made by either minorities, not that I hate minorities, black people, specifically, gay people, trans. I say this, I'm gonna sound horrible, but like in general, if it's trying to say that
I'm gonna
inclusivity
clip
is the
this
whole
out of
motive,
context and put it right here.
please do not, please God.
Don't
Yeah,
see
awesome.
movies
if-
made by gay people, black people.
No, if it's if it's the whole point, the whole point of the advertisement was it's inclusive as fuck, man. Like half
It's
the
not worth
cast
it.
sucks dick. Do not see that.
You're
You're
like
better
a-
off.
You're like that one guy who reviewed the Batman and said, it was good, but there were too many black people in it.
Oh
Like,
my
the mayor
god, that
was black
review's,
and a
that
woman.
review's so
No.
fucking good.
Wait, can we talk about the Batman movie? I want to speak about it.
I don't know.
Uh,
We're running low on time.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah,
for a long
okay,
time.
okay. So, gamers, do not fund a single shingle of your shingy to a bunch of these companies, or else they're gonna take that and fund an 8th Big Mouth. Now, if you guys do this, I will get your address, send a pipe bomb towards your fucking mailbox, and you better pray to Christ that if the bomb fails, the fucking AIDS bottle that has burst open with blood doesn't get to your mouth, alright, gamers? Don't fund these projects.
Lap that shit up like milk.
Yes. I'm gonna squeeze the single ounce of your fucking neck with that blood. That blood. I'm gonna make nickels out of that blood, and that's gonna be fun. All the those $18 to $20 you gave Netflix for a ninth season of Big Mouth. All right, do not do that, gamers. All right. Yeah, that's about all my rant about it. In general sense, Turning Red, mediocre movie.
We're back
Huge
around.
work.
We're back around. Turning Red, mediocre movie. After you say,
Really?
Mediocre movie. Honestly, I think I would rather see whatever movie like Shoutout Redemption. By the way, you guys should see that. We might make not a movie review, but one of the podcasts we might speak about it again.
We can only do like a highlights video.
Yeah, we can make a highlights video. But honest to God, see anything else? Turning Red. If you're into menstruation, do that. And by the way,
If you're
speaking of
fetish.
which, do you guys think that if they ever made a male version of Turning Red, would it be an elephant's trunk, or a banana
Okay,
that gets
end it
represented?
here. End it here
Yeah,
quickly.
out of here.
And then here.
All right, so thank you all for watching. If you want to join the Discord, you can. It's in the description. Leave a nice comment down below. You don't have to like it.
Hit like, hit subscribe, gamers. All right, tomorrow 9 p.m. New Tism Gaming channel
9 p.m.
drop, new video, puff sucking cock and scab sucking S and RTSs. All right, tomorrow at 9
I'm
p.m.
god at those.
You suck ass. And I see
Wrong.
that streaming.
So yeah, we might have.
Oh wait. We
might have a Patreon in
wait.
the description. I don't know, probably not.
Before we leave, we have a
You
viewer
would
who wants to
definitely
see. Before we leave, we have a viewer
no.
who wants to say their own opinion on all this.
Alright,
By the way,
there you go.
these
Let's see what happens
podcasts
though.
are gonna be now made in
God damn it,
John.
Okay, so
this viewer
also
is
very
to the
important.
Shadow Realm. We're gonna
very
kill him.
important. So these podcasts are not gonna be are not gonna be recorded in our own Discord. In the Cumdatorium, trademark pending, by the way.
Yeah, you can hear it
And-
live. You can hear it go down live.
You can hear live our pure
Uncensored.
idiocy saying whatever words. You can hear me going on another rant on the next podcast, by the way, which is going to probably occupy, I think, 75% of the podcast. But yeah, that doesn't matter. You guys love my rants, right, Puff?
Yeah,
said
you
yes.
either don't talk at all or go on long ass rants.
Yeah.
On my defense, that week I had those 3 weeks was filled with me having the most sorrowful shit because of the fact that I had to do multiple projects by myself and no one wanted to help me. God bless being a
The
medical
viewers
student.
could have helped you. The viewer, where
Yeah,
were
you viewers.
Where were
you know
you,
you-
viewer? Where were you when
Viewers,
Sunny
viewers,
needed
you know how you
help?
can help. You know, viewers, you know how you can help if you give a single penny towards Puff. He one day could fund an actual laptop or PC
Yeah.
in order to play a game that isn't from the fucking Nintendo N64, right, gamers? If you do that, we get better content from Idiots Gaming or Tism Gaming, all right? Instead of me recording the 7th video for Resident Evil Fuckboy number 7, all right? All right, gamers?
Resident Funko Pop.
All right, so we're gonna end it here before this drags out too long.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Bye. Goodbye. I'm gonna eat your babies.